Hello, welcome to Pagan Outdoors. Now today's video is going to be a gear loadout for my haversack. Now the haversack is a pool bay canvas haversack, a brilliant piece of kit. So what I'm going to do is I'll video getting the contents out the haversack and I'll lay it out all on this ground sheet. So I'll get back to you in a moment. Right, so for this one, I think you'd probably rather see my contents of my haversack than my face, so hence why I'm out of shot. So first of all, on the outside I have on a carabiner a haversack one. I have a foraging pouch, canvas one from Free Trees products. Brilliant haversack, always handy to have on the outside of the pouch in case you come across edibles or tinder and such. And on the same carabiner I have a Helicontex small Medi Kit. Now I'll probably do a separate video on what I keep in this for, so I've had some interest on what I keep in my first aid kits, so that'll be a separate video. So I'll put these bits over at the back. First off, we'll go on the inside of the lid. So this bag is very well made. So first out I've got a small monocular, as I can't use binoculars, so that comes out for watching bits. Then I have a pair of merino wool and possum fur fingerless gloves from the Ramirez store. Now these gloves are brilliant, best fingerless gloves or gloves period that I've ever worn. And to go with that, I also have the infamous Ramirez merino wool possum fur beanie hat as well. So especially this time of year moving forward, plus I wear these at night and they do not make your head itch or anything, so these are a brilliant item to have. And along with that again I have a just a thin buff to go over, so for in the summer if you've got bugs about and that, or if the winter adds a bit of something around your neck, that goes on there. I have what you normally see on my videos, my Mora Eldris knife, which is going to go on my neck in a moment. I have my racing spoon, my Life Venture long titanium handle, and also have a plastic spork as well. You can never have too many of them. So I'll put that there. And then just a couple of easy to reach army ration blackcurrant beverage powders, which I tend to use as a hot drink in the winter. So that's why these have gone in the last couple of weeks. These stay out normally in the summertime. So that's that pouch done. And then we have, so then coming out I have a small compact, what's called an EDC hammock. And that's sort of cross a small hammock, large hammock chair type of thing. So that's always good to have on a wander. Then I have my Shamag, which 1,000,001 uses, as everyone knows. So that combines also with my beanie and my gloves. Then I have attached to a piece of bank line, I have some Gorilla Tape. So that won't get lost because that has 1,000,001 uses, as everyone knows. Then I have a selfie stick with a small tripod, so that will be to go normally if I'm, rather than taking the tripod out with me, I can just take this. That's quite a new addition. Then I have my drink and cook system, which I will show you in a moment. I'll just put that down. I use meths with this system, so I keep my meths for this in a small fruit shoots bottle. Perfect, cheap, and it holds enough for more than a couple of trips at least. So, and that's never leaked as well. Plus I put some tape around it. As Gorilla Tape, always in the wider size, has some uses too. Then I have foam kneeling pad, especially when it comes to when it's raining or in the cold. Then I also have a canvas kneeling pad. This is one that's not got any wall to it. It's just a square of canvas from, I think this is Brown's Bushcraft, and this I use for kneeling on. I can prepare tinder on and whatnot for the fire. I can scrape fat wood onto it, and it stops it all going into the onto the floor. There's quite a few different uses. It's been on the beach with me also, so that's quite a cool piece of gear. Then I have a Sawyer Mini with the pouch that tends to come with it, and some Puri tabs. Now I know this may seem quite a comprehensive haversack kit, but I do like to be prepared. So water purification. I have quite a decent fire kit in this canvas bag. So you've got your safety matches, your fire steels. I've got fat wood. I've got some BCB Fire Dragon gel. I've got one of the jet lighters. So just a million and one ways to light a fire. I have in this one, this is a AC Woodworks. It's designed for putting the meths storing transient stoves, but I use it for sort of 3-in-1 coffees. But I also keep my folding Swedish mugs, and I've got a folding bowl kept in there as well. So sometimes I take some porridge sachet, so I can have a coffee and a bit of porridge if I'm going out for a bit more of a longer bimble. So that's quite a handy little one. Then in the base, which keeps the bottom, is Helicontex poncho in the US woodland camo. Brilliant bit of kit. Poncho, as everyone knows, has got quite a few different uses. Now in here is ridge line, 4 guy lines, 4 pegs as well. So I can do sort of different type configurations and whatnot, and obviously as a poncho in itself, or the ground sheet. So that goes over there. Then inside we have a pouch on the inside. Then in there I have quite a cool sewing kit from, I think it's Brown's Bushcraft, and I've added bits to that, so that's quite a good repair item. Then I have lots of different type of cordage. So I have 550 paracord. I have bank line as well. I have my CC4 sharpening stone. I have these spoons that come with your MRE meals and such. Always handy to have a spoon. I have hand sanitizer, especially in these days, and I also have some bite relief balm from a local company and this comes in quite handy sort of in the summertime. Though luckily I don't tend to get too badly bit. So that's all the contents from now. And then that cook kit that I mentioned. So I have a litre Nalgene bottle. So this sometimes gets swapped out for a Pathfinder 1 litre bottle, depending on what I'm doing. Then I have the fish mouth spreader. I have another one of them plastic spoons. I have the Pathfinder mug. I've also got a piece of foil that acts as the windshield that I wrap around the mug, so it stores in this part. So Pathfinder mug, windshield, lid for the Pathfinder cup. Got my metal spork, and then in a smaller pouch at the bottom I have Lixada mesh stove with the trivets. So there I have mesh stove, so I can do my brews, some cooking in. I have a piece of foil in the bottom there if I need to cook something with the foil. And then last but not least, in this outside pocket, now this pouch is from AS Woodworks, so I have bought all this stuff myself, so I'm not sponsored by anyone. Now in here I have lots of different sachets. I have an Opinel number 8 stainless steel knife, and I have some sachets of hot chocolate to go with my the 3-in-1s that I have over there. So all in all, that is quite, yes, I do have quite a few sporks in the haversack, but I do have 4 kids, so you can never have too many sporks with my lot. So that is the contents of my haversack. So I hope, so I have been asked a couple of times about it, so I hope that has answered some people's questions. So I mean, it weighs a bit more than a few people's haversacks, but I've got shelter. I've got me shelter. I've got more than the 5 C's and then some there. So I've got my hammock, tarp, pinch. Depending on the time of year, I could stay out overnight with what I've got in this haversack. So, and in the winter, apart from possibly some more sachets of coffee and such, and 1 or 2 items, it sort of tends to stay the same all year round. So I hope that has, say, answered a few questions that people have been asking. So so on that note, thank you for watching. If you like and subscribe, please do so. That would be great. And I shall see you on the next video. So love and light, and I shall see you later on.